I got baking soda, baking soda. Yeah, that's what we're gonna need today for today's pancakes. We're about to make some delicious banana pancakes with a hint of cinnamon, and you already know it's gonna be the business. Welcome to yet another episode of Miss Mandi Throwdown. Now, I got to make some amazing food with Sharon. You can check it out on her channel right over here. One of those things happened to be pancakes that was slightly thin. On this episode though, I get to show you how to make some fluffy pancakes that are gonna be absolutely delicious. So we're gonna start things off by making our own buttermilk, and all you'll need actually is 1 teaspoon of white vinegar, and we're gonna use lemon, freshly squeezed lemon juice. We're gonna add actually 1.5 teaspoons. Swirl it around. And then we're just gonna leave it sitting aside in order for it to cuddle. So onto our dry ingredients, because you wanna mix those first before, of course, you mix your wet ingredients. So we're going to be using about 1/2 cup all-purpose flour. Then we're of course going to add our cinnamon, about 1 teaspoon. We're going to add our sugar, and that's about 3 tablespoons of sugar. And then we're gonna be using baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. That is, of course, going to make the pancakes fluffy. Mix that all together. Now we're going to be using 1/2 a banana, and then the main goal here is to cut it into very small pieces. Dice them until they're finely chopped so that it's going to be easy to mash into the flour. And you, of course, want to go with a really ripe banana so that it's easier to mash. Once chopped, take your gooiness and, of course, throw it in there. Mash the bananas into the flour. And then we proceed to now add our milk that's been cuddling. Now the goal here is that you want the flour to be thick. So we're just gonna add in a little bit more flour. Crack an egg. I'm gonna be using a little bit of clear vanilla essence. Just a hint. So of course we're gonna keep adding flour. So we used about 3/4 cups of flour in order to achieve the consistency that we've gotten right here. You want to be able to scoop it, and voila, your pancake mixture is ready. So now that we've mixed everything, it's time for us to whip up our pancakes, or rather fry our pancakes, on this amazing Dasini grill pan that I got from Rupu. You can check out the link below. It is amazing to have in the house. It will literally grill everything from lamb chops to pancakes to French toast. But today it's all about the pancakes. So let's heat it up and whip up some pancakes. First things first, we're going to start off by heating up the pan. We're of course going to take some butter. Now we're going to be cooking these on medium-low heat. The beauty about this is that you can cook a ton of pancakes at once as opposed to a normal pan. And we are trying to cook 4 at one go. Now after literally a minute, you can lift them up to check if they've cooked, and they have, so it's time to flip that one over, of course. Now you want, of course, to add some butter onto them as they're still in the pan, in order for them to have that buttery flavor. Now that we've flipped them over, we're gonna turn down the heat to low so that they don't burn. We're gonna check if they're ready, and they are. I've literally stacked them from the biggest to the smallest. We are going to cut up a banana, the other half of the banana that was left, and that is what we're going to use to plate with. So of course, here comes the best part, the icing sugar part. Take some honey and just drizzle it all around. Now I don't know about you, but these pancakes turned out to be the ultimate food porn, and you can of course achieve this at home. And before I dig in, I want to let you know, comment, like, subscribe, and tag a pancake lover. Now let's do what I love to do best, dig in.